And so next we're heading to Mexico City to speak with Rolando Gonzalez of Runente. Runente is one of the founders of Move, who talked at Mosaic last year. So Ronaldo is working at the cutting edge of storytelling, creating unique stories and content, different types of storytelling, which you're going to really see here, using new media and to really create immersive and interactive projects for clients. So here's some of his work from Runente. So, welcome, Rolando. So glad to have you here, my friend. Are you with us? There you are.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Here I
going
am.
on?
Everything's good. Everything's good. Thanks.
Thank you for your work is amazing, man. First of all, how did you get into storytelling?
Let's see. It's kind of an interesting story because I first wanted to be a software engineer, and then I got really like most 90s kids. I was into video games, so I wanted to create something like that to program, to code, everything about video games. So I got into this university here in Mexico City. That it was a program of digital art and animation that had something about code. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do video games. Then, when after 4 years there, I realized I wanted to do VFX and do animation because of everything I learned over there, and also really liked land art and like different kinds of storytelling, not just like linear and small. Well, I'm not sure how to say it. Yeah, linear storytelling. I really got into multi-channel or interactive storytelling. So yeah, I mean, we got to do a lot of VFX over there. With after I mean, sorry, I'm talking about Move already instead of talking about me. At that university, I get to know. Sorry, I'm getting lost a little in translation, but over
That's
there
okay.
I got to meet my partners from Move,
Yeah.
and we started doing a lot of animation because we were the founders. It was like a really flexible company, a really flexible studio where we got to do everything like animation, but because we did animation with computers, our clients thought that we could do also like augmented reality back in 2009. But we also did like concert visuals, but we also, so one thing led to another, and because we didn't have like a specific structure and we were really flexible with our core team, where we could do everything we wanted. So because of all that expertise, I realized I wanted to do more storytelling, but on the interactive side. So yeah, that's how I got that way.
That's really amazing, Rolando. So, the thing I see about your work is that you really do work in a lot of different spaces. I mean, from AR, augmented reality, to concert visuals. And so talk about the importance of storytelling you approach it, I mean, sometimes it's not about people, but it's elements that you add. So just talk about what would you tell students in terms of the importance of storytelling, and why do you go from different medium? Why do you go into the different mediums?
Well, for me and for my new company, Runente, what's most important is storytelling. It's not just the medium, because it's often for a new student, like kind of for myself when I got started into this stuff, you get excited about everything new, what you can do, what you can accomplish with the technologies, and you leave aside all the narrative and creating a message with that. So I was one day in a department store in the mall. I was looking at the TVs and I saw these really beautiful graphics, and I was like, that's the kind of stuff that we do. But right now it's just like showing you how much color the screen is bringing and how much contrast. It's not saying anything. It's just a visual because being a visual. And yeah, some stuff like that got me into thinking, yeah, I mean, we could do so amazing stuff, create some amazing visuals, but if we're not saying anything, it's not worth it. It's not, yeah, I mean, you end up being like that graphic in a television in the mall that, I mean, it's just there to be pretty and doesn't say anything and doesn't stand out and doesn't go on to become something else. So yeah, I mean, because of storytelling is our main goal, and because we're usually like trying to we love to try new things. We usually want to know how can we use these new technologies, but as a medium, not as the end. We don't want to use any medium just for the medium itself, but because of how can we accomplish, or how can we tell a new kind of storytelling with that technology.
Yeah, wow. As you said, it's not using the medium for the sake of the medium, but you're trying to actually have that medium tell stories. So storytelling is everywhere. Would you tell some of the tell our audience some of the places that your work has been seen?
Some of the places. Well, I've directed some music festivals. Well, all the visuals for music festivals, for concerts here in Mexico City. My work, some of my work's been in museums in Dallas, in Denmark, in where's this place? I made, or I directed and produced an exhibition, or the interactive part of an exhibition that the Museum of Light in Mexico City got to place in the headquarters of UNESCO in Paris, France.
Wow.
And also, I mean, yeah, because of my main work right now is augmented reality. It's our work is everywhere. I'm an official partner for AR and VR for Facebook now, Meta, Facebook and Instagram. So we were really close with the Facebook Mexico and Facebook core team to create some experiences for our local brands, local influencers, or local famous people. So yeah, I mean, one of our earlier works was for an influencer here in Mexico. We created like the first Mexican themed Instagram filter in the world.
Wow.
And it was based on Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead celebration. And yeah, I mean, that got used like 1 billion times all over the world, I think so. So
wow.
It was really, yeah, it's, once you realize those big numbers, like, that's a lot. So yeah.
Well, listen, Rolando, this is just amazing. Thank you so much for being here with us and making time for us. We know that you're actually teaching a class. You're going to be going back to a class. And you know, our desire always has been to have you and members of your team to come to Grand Rapids. And so as things kind of become safe as we move towards a kind of a better tomorrow, we want to make sure that I want to put that in your head, that we want to bring you and maybe a couple members of your team from Mexico City to Grand Rapids, and we love to do it next year. So thank you so much for being with us.
I love that. I mean, we love that to be over there and
Yeah.
to yeah. I mean, anything you want. We also had I mean, prepared some stuff about our process and about what we can do. So I mean, if you have more time, I'd love to talk more about all that stuff. If you have any other questions.
We got to do that. We got to do that. So thank you so much, Rolando.
No worries.
Thanks
No,
for
thank you
joining us.
Thanks.